Hello everyone, it's Sheila back again. Welcome to my channel. I have just had my lunch. I have been doing a little bit of this morning. I'm onto the second front and I had to knit the little pocket first before I started it and then put it in. I've picked up the stitches from the pocket and put them on, and the stitches for when I come to do the top of the pocket, that's in there. But I'm only doing this till 1 o'clock. I have had my lunch. I had it about 12 o'clock and it's 12:30 now. So I'm going to do a little bit more of this because I do little things until 1 o'clock and then I start on my orders. So I thought I'd just do a little bit more of this because I'm determined to get this one finished. After this I've only got the sleeves to do and then to do the bands. But when I do any more rib or bands on this, I'm going to use, it's not this size needles, but because these are only 325, I'm going to use my grey ones, because the ones I have been using, these are the 375, because this is Aran that I'm doing. I've been using these on the ribs, and as you can see they're quite dark and I have trouble seeing the stitches properly when I do the ribs. Sometimes I can't tell whether it's a knit or a purl with these needles. So I'm going to dig out my 375 old grey ones and I'm going to do the rest of the ribs with them because it's a lot easier. But it is a lot brighter today and I can see better what I'm knitting than I was the last couple of days because it was really dark. But I'm still on my laptop, so I have to watch. If the sun starts shining through into my living room, it'll start going light and dark all the time because it affects the autofocus. I try to do the videos, I've been trying to do them in the morning before lunchtime because the sun starts one side of my house and it comes around, and by about lunchtime it starts shining directly through the living room window, and that's what alters the autofocus on my computer. That's what I've discovered anyway. So if I can, I'm trying to do any videos I do before lunchtime, but I didn't manage today because I was doing other things. I had a voucher sent to me from a lady called Amanda. She bought quite a lot of my little cardigans that I made and little sweaters off my Etsy shop. For her daughter's friends, for baby showers or something like that. They were, she did tell me. And then she sent me the code for a voucher for Wool Warehouse for £25. So I've been on there quite a long time this morning actually, looking through all the different wools and that I could get myself, you know, and I just didn't know what to pick. There was so much. But then I remembered I'll be doing my coasters for the Christmas, you know, the Christmas ones that I know that I did last year, and that I'll be starting those again before long. So I thought I'll get the cotton for those, the Christmas ones. I usually do them in red, green and white. So I looked through all the cotton on because I want 100% cotton for them, because I do prefer the cotton for the coaster. So I looked through all of the different cottons. That's how it took me so long. There's so many, all the different brands, and I was looking for something at a reasonable price as well. Well, I came across some, it's called Drops. Drops All Colours, I think it was. And it was only, well, some of them were 95 pence for a 50-gram ball. And other ones were £1.5, but they didn't have any of the colours I wanted in the 95 pence, so I had to pay the £1.5 from the voucher. So I've ordered 8 balls of each of the 3 colours, and it only cost me an extra 20p. When it come through with the checkout, it was £25.20, and you have to get £25 to get your postage paid. And these balls I've getting are Aran. They're not double knitting. I thought I'll do them in Aran this year, but do them probably on the same size hook, and it'll make them a little bit thicker. Because I have noticed, I have one here actually. This is just the double knitting, and it is quite thin. And if I put it on it's okay if you put it on like a glass table or a table that's not polished wood. It's okay, but otherwise you can only use them for cold drinks, because I've made the mistake of putting them on my table and I ended up with white marks underneath because the heat went through the coaster. So I thought I'll do them in iron this time, but do them on a smaller hook so that they will be quite thicker. But I'll see how it goes when the wool comes, because I will be starting them before long. But I'm using this here at the moment now, but I have quite a few. I've got them all stacked up on my coffee table so that it doesn't, my tea which I'm drinking here the heat doesn't go through to my table, because I've ruined it. I actually need to get some stuff and do the surface of that coffee table, because it has been ruined with my using coasters, not even just that coasters but other ones, and haven't realised they've been in the same place for days. When I've moved them, there's been a white mark underneath. So I've actually ruined the top of my coffee table. But I think you can probably get some proper stuff. I think my father did something like this one time with the cloth and the stuff that you use to cover over the wood on and then varnish it afterwards. I think I'm going to do something like that with my coffee table, because I've ruined the top of it. But anyway, I'm going to do a little bit more of this, and then maybe when I keep on till I finish that cardigan, and then I will do a little bit more of this one, because I haven't done any more of the pink one with the I've only done the back and the one of the sides. But come 1 o'clock I'll be on with this one. This is my order I'm doing, and I did a little bit of this yesterday, so it's starting to come up a little bit, the back of the cardigan. And this wool here, this is the Majestic that I bought, and it seems very fine. It does knit up like double knitting, and I did do a swatch before I started, but it feels very light. There's no weight to it. I'm not even sure how many's in the balls actually. If I can find a Majestic label amongst my labels I have here. I don't know whether I've got one or whether they're in the other side. Oh, there's a one there. Just says 100 grams to use 4mm needles. But it feels very fine to me and very light. Usually when you have, a lot of knitting on it feels quite heavy, but this one doesn't. Feels quite light, and I like the way it feels. Actually, it has a feel of 4-ply to me. And I have quite a lot of this wool in different colours, so I think I'm going to knit whatever I'm knitting for myself. I'm going to do with this wool, I think, actually, because I do like the lighter ones. I don't like a thick, heavy cardigan or sweater. So that's that one that I'll be doing shortly, and this is mine, which I did last night. I started on the back, so I now have the back. I started on the front. It's a sweater, not a cardigan. So I have got the back done. I think it's in my bag there somewhere. So I have got the back done, and I've started on the front. And I have done it just a little bit. Call it just part 1 of the tutorial for this. And I put it on my other channel a couple of days ago. So if anybody is following this, there's only the back. All I've shown is the back and how many stitches I've picked up, how many stitches I've put on for the back, and how far up to the armholes, and how to do the armhole shaping, and then the shoulder shaping. So if anyone is following it, all you need to do for the front is just follow the instructions for the back up to the armholes. And when I get up to the armholes and come up to the neck part, I will do the rest, another bit of the tutorial for this one. So if anyone is a quick knitter and manages to get as far as the armholes, you just need to knit a little way after the shaping of the armholes, and then I'll have the the neck, show how to do the neck on the this sweater. That's just for anybody that might be following it on my other channel, because it is only a little bit. I've only shown the back, how to do the back, that's all up to now. Because I'm doing things like that myself, it takes me quite a time to do them, so I can't rush through, do a whole video for a tutorial all in one go. I can only do that with small ones because they don't take so long to knit, and I can do them, I can get them up and all in one go. But I can't with the bigger ones. I do have to do part 1, part 2 and so on. Anyway, I'm going to do a little bit more of this. Oh, I've lost my cable needle. Oh, there it is. I'll put it in my mouth because I am going to cross the cables on here, on this row. I'll do 1, 2, knit 1, one stitch too many there. So you have to pick the first 3 stitches, hold them at the front, and the sun is starting to come round now. I can see it's going bright on my screen. So I'm just in time to get this video out before the sun comes out to ruin it. It's 1, 2, 3. And then knit the 3 stitches off the cable needle, and I get the stitches pulled round. 1, 2, 3. Put my cable needle down now. So that's my little bit for today. So thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll catch you another time and let you see whatever else I'm getting up to. So bye for now.